Welcome to my Azure Moon walkthrough. Today I'll be covering the ambush at Ailell battles.
After the
I'm going to skip that cutscene a little bit. You might have fought at this battlefield before, or at Ailell, but this is going to be your first, shall I say, formal fight if you've never played any of the paralogs or ever run into it any of your many battle shall I say, auxiliary battles. Now for this mission, I'm actually not going to use any adjutants. I'm just going to go with a very simple set T. Now, you're going to learn a lot more about this map later, but it's always good to have a layout of the units and what you can expect on your way to victory. There's quite a few, and again, most of these are either at their highest classes, so at the master level classes, or the advanced class. So Fortress Knights and Snipers, they're the advanced class, whereas you'll have, oh sorry, Paladins aren't the best choice here. Great Knights are the master class. Now I'll start this battle off. Now the victory conditions, and this is important, defeat the enemy commander. Defeat conditions are usually all your units fall in battle.
The valley only. Ailell is a deadly.
So the flames of torment.
Right, so what that means is what that simple scene meant is that if you go out on any of these tiles, known as crater tiles, you're going to lose 20% of your life. Now, unfortunately, there's no way to completely bypass this in a smooth and easy way unless you've got Linhardt's Warp, and that's assuming you've recruited him. And there are a lot of these around the map. But the key to this battle is defeating Gwendol, who's right there. He's going to be pretty tough at level 31, so plan your course on how you're going to get to him. The fastest way would be most likely to plow through here and make your way up. There are also other units here if you'd like to get some more experience, or you think it'd be much easier to break through a smaller group of units in order to get to Gwendol. Either way, it's a fight, so do be aware that there's no simple decision here.
What's my strategy?
I'm actually going to split a couple of units here and there. I'm actually going to have Dimitri take this front spot. It's not really necessary that he does, but it's just easier on my strategy. I'm not making the most optimal decisions, not because I don't care, but because, remember, stick to the goals of the mission, which is
I'm your girl.
just defeating the enemy commander. So all I have to do is get one of two teams, or teams is probably a better decision, the way to say it,
What's the plan?
to Gwendol.
More fighting.
I don't actually have to have everyone get there, I just need people fighting against Gwendol. We'll skip that.
There's no turning back now.
Now, no matter what, Byleth is always going to be extremely powerful, so him decimating armies that get past is nothing new. But people won't just target Byleth, they'll also target your other characters as well. You also see archers try to come around. Everyone will just try to attack. Now, there's something I need to point out here, is that while there were two archers here initially, they are separated by lava, which you can't easily pass. Now, if Byleth is his Enlightened One's class, he won't actually take any damage from the craters, which is really good, because you don't want Byleth getting damaged, especially if you're having him rush up.
Clear
Clear out as many of the units as you can. They will come back to bite you if you don't take them out. You don't have to clear everything, but if a unit is trying to engage you, or it's within, shall we say, the pink squares, which is obviously the attack zone, you might want to take them out. It's a really good idea to do so, because they will come back and attack your units. Without a doubt, it just almost always happens. Feel Ash. Now, obviously, I'm not going to have
What's next?
Ingrid take on an archer, because that would be just outright suicide. I can, however, have her go over a large amount of terrain, because she's not going to get hurt. Oops. She's not going to get hurt by any of the crater tiles.
All is going to
Violet
plan.
is just going to be just fine.
This could turn the tides.
You took me lightly.
It is very important to know that if these units are causing a problem, you will have to take them out before you take on Gwendol. There are a lot of units here, and you really don't want to be delayed any longer than you have to.
Atone for your sins.
Great work.
Now, having a flyer in Ailell is going to be extremely advantageous, because
I aim for greatness.
they can pass over the lava and get to safe spots that other units couldn't. Mounted units will actually be pretty slow on crater tiles. That's just how it is. Well, everyone is really slow. It's not just mounted units. But the ability to glide across the map is not something that you want to take lightly. The easier it is to move, and the more flexibility you have, the better your odds are when you're fighting. At least in this map. Notice it's extremely difficult just to target Ingrid from a good angle, because she's over lava. So you can't get around behind her, you can't jump her, because
Protect my friend.
she's over lava. That sounded really obvious, but it's not as simple as probably you thought it would be. Now, the benefit, too, of splitting your units into two teams is that if you start to engage these units, the team around Gwendol will slowly start to split off. So you don't have to take on his, or eventually confront his entire team of
Another victim.
knights and snipers. They'll just split off because they'll try and engage you one by one. That is very helpful.
A tragic end.
Keep your health up, because these units hit hard. Not all of them will move. Okay, I may be playing normal casual, which can misrepresent the difficulty. But again, these are not units you really want to toy around with, because they can and will take you out and gang up on you. They're not afraid to do such a thing. Right here. Take out that knight, so it's not a problem if it ever does become one.
I'll end this quickly. I aim for greatness.
I'll have to wait there. Now, actually, Gwendol is within range of Byleth, and he's most likely going to win this fight, so I'm just going to run and end it there. But if Byleth couldn't finish him off, you'll have to ease You have to ease Gwendol through, basically avoid his attack range, which is there. Pull Byleth back, or whoever is he's most likely to target, and then just take out his units slowly while your other group of units picks away at Gwendol. Because he's got some pretty strong items, and a silver axe is never anything to laugh at. Fortunately, his resistance is quite low, so if you absolutely had to, take him out with magic. He most likely won't survive if you use a powerful spell, such as Bolganon. But in this case, I can take him out with a sword. Always do your best to make sure that his HP will be reduced to 0 in the combat forecast. He'll fight back, but eventually die.
It is the way of knights.
Now he's just...
And that was the ambush at Ailell battle in a nutshell. Just a quick recap of what you need to do. Advance slowly. Navigate over those crater tiles as much as you need to and no more. Try to split up the guards around Gwendol. And if he starts charging towards your units, get out of his attack range, A. And then B, take out the units surrounding him or attack him outside of the attack range. And if you have no choice, just charge him, because victory is all about killing him and no other unit. That is the ambush at Ailell battle walkthrough completed. If you like this video, please do subscribe. There will be more videos like this in the future. Until then, thank you so much for watching. I can't do this without you, and I'll catch you next time.